Welcome to Families in Faith. This week we're going to talk about following Jesus. To help, try using some everyday games to connect with Jesus. Start by playing Follow the Leader with your kids. You can have some fun with this by setting up a few obstacles here or there, or even see if your kids can follow the leader while blindfolded, simply following the voice of the leader. Another game you can play to help drive home the idea of following Jesus is to play Simon Says. Take turns letting family members lead the game and see who is the best at following directions. Playing games is always a good family bonding time. Connecting those games to Jesus can be a powerful teaching moment. Follow up your games with some questions. Why is it important to follow the leader? Was it hard to follow the leader if you couldn't see him but could only hear him? Why is it important to follow directions? These conversations can happen right after you play the game, or you can work them into the dinner conversation. Ask your children which rule are they supposed to follow, either at home or at school, is in their opinion the worst rule. Probe a little bit. Find out why they don't like the rule and if they have an alternative in mind. Think about this question in your own life too. Are there any rules you don't like following? Connect the games of Follow the Leader and Simon Says to following Jesus. This is an interesting concept in today's culture. We have been programmed to aspire to leadership, to be the rule makers and the person others follow. Society has made following seem weak. But is this biblical? Parents, you are called to be the leaders of your family. But as so often God does, He turns the cultural concept upside down so that God's leadership starts first with following. Jesus is the leader. We are the followers. As parents, we desire to lead our children to Jesus, but the best way to do this is by following Jesus ourselves. We cannot give what we do not have. When we are following Jesus, learning from Him how to love God with all of our hearts and how to love others as ourselves, then leading others, including our children, to Jesus becomes second nature. Why? Well, Jesus tells us in Matthew 11:28-30, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Leonard Sweet, in his new book, I Am a Follower, The Way, Truth, and Life of Following Jesus, says, in posing the paradox of the ox with an easy yoke and a light burden, Jesus is inviting His followers to walk alongside me. Just be with me, and the doing will come naturally. Jesus paints a picture of Himself as the larger ox, and the weight of the yoke is carried by Him. When we cease striving in our own ways, methods, and ideas to do it our way. Well, this is the beauty of passing the faith on to our kids. We know from study after study, from sociology and psychology, that children follow their parents. It's innate to our very being. We were created to follow. So the best way to get what we want is to become that very thing. As we ourselves become followers of Jesus, sitting in His presence, drinking in His Word, communing with Him, and living for Him, we simultaneously lead our children to follow Jesus in the same way. All the ideas in the world for passing the faith on to our children hinge on one very basic concept. We ourselves need a faith to pass on. And when we are following Jesus wholeheartedly, the work stuff, the doing stuff, the evangelism stuff, all becomes easy and second nature because Jesus has made our burden light. My personal challenge for you this week is to think about following Jesus. God has revealed Himself to us in His Word. Following begins there. Add some personal time of Bible reading to your life this week. Watch how Jesus lightens your burden and how easy it becomes to share your faith with your kids.